Hey everybody, welcome. It's Timmy here. And I am coming to you live today from an entirely new spot. Hi everybody. I normally, as you probably know, go live in my Facebook business page, but today I have some extra special offers for you, and I can only give those extra special offers to you in my closed group. So if you're here, I'm super excited because I have some great things that I can share with you. If you are watching the replay, it's awesome to have you here. Thanks so much for being a part. This is my Style Innovators group, and it really is my place to connect with you on really a little bit of a deeper level, that we all kind of share interest in all things home decor and DIY. And we share lots of tips and ideas with one another, and that's what this really is all about. It's just an opportunity to connect with other people who have kind of like interests, and hopefully you'll find a place here that you enjoy, and you'll see a project or two that spurs your curiosity and your creativity, because that's really what all of this is about. Excuse me, I'm a little squinty here today, and I don't know why I'm squinty, but I think mostly it's because, quite honestly, I'm just a little on the tired side today and coming to you a little bit earlier than I normally do. Excuse my fingers there on our view. Just trying to make sure that we get a really good view of the project that we're going to be working on today. And I hope that I really am live here. It says it's live and recording. So if you're on, I'd love it if you would say hello. I am going to kind of take a peek here at my feed here in my group and make sure things are going as I expected. I don't know. I don't usually go live here, so I need your help. Oh, awesome. Oh, who's trying to watch at work? Now, this is the strangest setup here. Facebook has changed their whole look. I think I need to go back to the classic view because I cannot figure out what in the world it's trying to show me. I think I said I can't find what I'm looking for, so I am going to get out of there and head to my real view here so I can make sure I see everything. And pray that I can see this live. Oh, yay! Okay, I found it. Whoa! Good, 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 good. Awesome. Oh, man, I am squinty. Sorry about that. Hey, Beth. Nice to have you here, Beth. Oh, I'm glad that you made it. And I'm super excited, Beth, to watch your live later and see what you did with this transfer that we're going to be working on. Barbara, oh, I'm glad you were able to join us during work. Oh, I don't know why. I think it's time for me definitely to get my eyes checked because I am super squinty today, so I apologize. I look like Muskie. If my husband were here, that's what he would say. He'd say, hey, Muskie, because I'm squinting. But I hope you all had a wonderful day. I don't know what it was about today. Today is Wednesday, right? So it's hump day. That's good. But it seems like it's Friday. I don't know about you, but it feels like it's been a really busy week. Lots of great and exciting things happening on the Couture front. But also just busy life-wise. My 9 to 5 has been pretty busy, and we're planning some big and fun activities there. So it's just been super crazy. So anyway, I'm super glad you're here, and I am excited because I have been awaiting anxiously our new monthly Club Couture transfer, and that Club Couture transfer is called Welcome to Our Home. I had to peek here. It's right below me. I'm going to show it to you in just a sec. If you watched me yesterday, you might have seen a little sneak preview. There it is. Our Club Couture program is super fun. If you love to have a little creative outlet, our Club Couture subscription program might be just perfect for you. What you get is a transfer that's exclusive to club members, mailed to you once a month. At the beginning of the month, and 3 coordinating chalk paste colors that go with it, and they're in the single-use packs. You can see them there that are coming with this month's pack. And you can create all sorts of awesome things with this transfer. So I know many of you have been watching and know all about these silkscreen designs and the fact that they can be used on a variety of surfaces. And you probably know that you can use them over and over again. And that's what makes all of this really super spectacular. I totally could not wait to get started. So I actually made a quick project before we jump into tonight's project using this transfer that I hope you will enjoy. Let me show you a picture of what it looked like. And if you've been watching me, you know that this pillow was a true inspiration. And I have a quick little video that shows you how I did it. So
hi, this is Timmy with Couture with a quick demo on how you can use our February Club Couture transfer of the month to create a beautiful pillow using our Couture inks. So as you see, I'm using our gold shimmer to do the outline of the wreath, and then our black Couture ink to do the rest. I also am adding a little embellishment with our little house that came in last month's transfer as well. Now simply heat setting it with the easy press for just a few seconds, and then it's ready to wash. Once it was
tacky, I was able to heat set it with the easy press. You can do it certainly just with a iron, and then it's ready to go and it's washable. So it is so fun, and one of the great things about this month's transfer is honestly so many fun ways to use it. Now, the only way that you can get your hands on this design is if you become a Club Couture subscriber. So you're like, okay, how do I do that, right? Oh, it was a double voice. Oh, you heard me and you heard it. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Whoop. I should stop talking, huh? Carrie, oh, that's, I did add voiceover for that video, but it wasn't showing for me. So it's very funny that you guys got it, but I didn't hear it. Sorry about that. Hopefully not double voice now. It should be better. Oh, I see my Kaylee has joined me. Kathy is here. Welcome, Carrie. Hey, it's all really awesome that you're here. Lisa, so nice to have you. I was just looking at your page again. Lisa has an awesome group, and I was noticing in your About section that your friends call you Lee. So every time I see your name, I think Lisa, but now I'll have to remember that it's Lee. If you love decorating, definitely check out her group. It is awesome. You know what? Let me do one thing. All right. I know why it's double. Oh, is that better? Okay, that's because I forgot that I did not have my earplugs plugged into my computer, which is right here in front of me, and you heard me twice. So, oh my goodness, I am so sorry. All right, well, so you got to see a little bit of the picture, and hey, Sandra, nice to have you, of this cute pillow that we made with this design. So let's look at what the project is that we're going to do for tonight. And I'm just going to put myself here in the corner and scoots over so you can see what we're working on. Now, if you've seen any of my projects that I've had some classes on, you might know that I am really kind of infatuated with door tags. And what I was going to do was actually do a set of door tags tonight, but instead, I decided we're going to use a single tag, and I'm going to do some embellishments. And if you really like it and you have joined in and watched and commented, later on this week, I'm going to make a second one, and I'm going to give it away to one lucky viewer. So if you love it, then you might get a chance to win it. So be sure to comment, talk to me throughout this session, and that will definitely enter you into an opportunity to win one of these fun tags that you can hang. Now, I had a bunch of different little embellishments hanging around the house that I thought this would really work well with, so I've got a few things that I'm going to play with. But really, the heart of it is this awesome transfer. So this actually comes in a couple different pieces, and as you know, I got really excited and had to use it already first. So it's already been used once, and that's okay. We can use this multiple times, about 8 to 10 times, really. I know, these tags are really just so cute. And we also have these great little mini tags, too, and I thought adding maybe a little buffalo plaid to it and putting in our house from, oh, it's over here. Our little house that was from last month's design on top of it. It's going to look really cute, and it'll be a nice little embellishment we can add to our big tag. So that's my plan. This is going to go by super fast. It's super easy. Just to let you know what I did or how I got here with this. This is actually a door tag. I purchased it. It was unfinished. So I did a little bit of a light gray stain on it, and after I put the stain on it, it was still just a little too light for me, and I decided I really wanted to darken it up. So actually what I did was I watered down a little bit of our chalk paste, and really watered it down, and then used a foam brush and brushed it on. So we've got a nice kind of black, kind of, rusticy vintage look. I kind of scuffed it up purposely because I kind of wanted to make it look old. So you can, certainly grab any surface that you have. And this is not a chalkboard. This is just a painted wood surface that I'm using. And then the transfer comes in a couple of parts, and I cut it apart so that we can use it. It's got 3 parts actually. It's got this home piece, it's got the welcome to our, and then it's actually got a little berries that we can put on this wreath if we want. So the colors, in kind of keeping with this farmhouse kind of feel and style, I think I'm going to go with this iced coffee. This is actually a color that has retired, but we have an almond that's very similar. But I thought that would be kind of fun. The other option I had was the Grige, and that is a light gray. I really did like that one as well, but I think I'm going to change it up a tad. But if you have a vote, tell me before I get there. So if we want to do the gray, do you think, or the iced coffee for the words? And then I had this sea foam, which is kind of a nicer, lighter green for our wreath. So that's kind of my game plan for the moment. And then the welcome to our, I think we could either make it as part of our home letters, or I think that's what we'll do. We'll probably want to use our home letters. I'm actually kind of thinking I want to go back to the gray. I need some help deciding. That's always the hardest part, right? Is figuring out what colors you want. And then the same thing, I think, with this little buffalo tag, we could do the gray and add in the rest. So think about that as I'm talking here to myself. I think let's start with this little, iced coffee. All right, Barbara, already. I got a vote. I love that. All right, so if it is iced coffee, then I think we should do the buffalo plaid and the small tag in iced coffee too. All right, let's do that. We'll start with that, because you know what? We can always turn it around and do the other side. These are available with, oh good, Carrie, great, thanks. Okay, so these tags are available. They come in a pack of 6. You can order them right online on my website. So if you love the little ones, you can grab them. This bigger one we don't sell, so it was actually something I found on Etsy. So you can definitely, if you're crafty or you have somebody at your house who's crafty and is a woodworker, they can make them for you. I don't have anybody like that at my house, so I buy them. But so that's kind of fun. So I've just taken this kind of small piece of the mini buffalo plaid, and I have covered my little mini tag. Got my iced coffee out here. And it's kind of, I really like this color with the black. I think it's going to really pop. So I'm excited about that. And just giving it a good stir. And again, you kind of want to make sure it's drippy. It's nice drippiness, so that's perfect. And then we're just going to dip our squeegee, as we know, into our paste container. And we're just going to hold on here and bring the paste all the way across the surface of the screen. I have a colleague who says, as she describes this process to people who are new to Chalk Couture, that it's just like buttering toast. If you know how to butter toast, then you can indeed chalk with Chalk Couture. So there we go. That was easy, right? Didn't need a whole lot. I'm going to leave this aside because I have a feeling we might be using this color again. I think we are. And then I'm just going to pull up that buffalo plaid. Look at that. Buffalo plaid perfection. I love this little mini buffalo plaid, and it's perfect, right, for these little tags. Once that dries, then we'll add this little house, I think in black, right on top of it. I think it'll be super cute. So we'll let that dry. So we'll put that off to the side here. And then let's dig in and play with this home. I am ready. All right, so as I said, this is one of our monthly transfers, and it is only available to our Club Couture subscribers. If you're not a Club Couture subscriber, I got to tell you, this is without a doubt the month to join. It's $19.99 a month with free shipping. There's an initial 3-month commitment, and then after that you can cancel at any time. But for that $19.99, you get a exclusive transfer with those 3 chalk paste singles like I just showed you, delivered right to your door at the beginning of the month. And you can use it on all sorts of projects. You know what? I'm going to bring this down a little bit, I think, because I want to make sure that I have room to put this tag in my embellishments. So I'm just going to bring this up here a little bit and make sure that it is set down on the surface. By the way, I did wax this board. I did put a little bit of finishing wax on it just to soften it up so that when I did put my transfer down on it, when I went to go lift it back up, it's going to pull up really nicely. It's not going to pull up any paint, and it's also, or paste, I should say, and or paint from the board as well. So this iced coffee, it's close to the natural jute color. It is. I would say that it is. That's a good question. Let's see. I actually have, well, here we go. So there's the jute string. If you can see that, it's pretty similar. Maybe a little more caramely. That's what I'm thinking. A little more caramely. Yeah. All right. So let's start with getting our HOM and E. Actually, but before I do that, I'm going to open up my seafoam. Can you do these letters vertically? Yes, I've seen some great examples of people doing them vertically. My suggestion would be, if you're going to do them vertically, is actually cut this transfer so that each letter and the wreath is its own piece. It'll make it a lot easier for you to be able to place it where you want it to go. And I think, quite honestly, with the next design that I do, I am probably going to do it vertically, and that's probably what I'll do, is I'll probably just cut these out once it's on the backer sheet and do that. Hey, Amanda, welcome. It's so good to have so many of you here. You know, I always kind of think that I should be going live later, but I appreciate all of you being here this early in the day, evening, I should say. All right, so we've got this ready for our wreath, and then we are ready to move on with our letters. So I am gonna, I don't think I need that anymore. I'm gonna push that off to the side, and then I am going to begin the chucking. So easy, you know, and these letters are so beautiful. I love the style of them, and I think they really are going to be adaptable to lots of different styles. They definitely seem pretty farmhousey to me, and that's why I'm kind of going with this black and brown color scheme. But obviously we are showing it with pinks, and I think like on our white palette board, it would look really awesome as well. Now, I am not really squeegeeing off a lot of the excess at this moment in time because I want to do one more color. And instead of doing the chalk and pull method, I am just going to get this paste on here, and then I'll squeegee off the excess and pull it up. If you work a little bit slower, no worries. Then just do one color and then pull it up and go back and do the second color. And that way you'll be sure that the paste doesn't dry on your screen, but instead it will dry on your surface. That's what we want it to do. So that's it. I'm going to pull off this extra here. So you can see as I pull off extra, I've got quite a bit that's pulling up. That's good. We want that to happen. And you know what? Quite honestly, if this is a little rusticy and it doesn't totally come out clear, I wouldn't mind that too much, to be honest, because it is such a rustic look. Matter of fact, sometimes I even will kind of dirty up my design a little bit and sand it. And that is super cute, isn't it? You've got a big view here, so it might be hard to really see it. So we'll see if we can fix that view here for you in a minute and give you a better sense. And then, of course, we've got our welcome to our home, and that's going to go right up there. And same thing, just going to fuzz this for a minute. And we will be able to put that down. This is a pretty sticky transfer. Some of the ones, as you probably know, here at Couture, some are super sticky and some are not as sticky. This was a super sticky one. So just make sure that when you're working with it that you fuzz it pretty good before you put it down on the surface, especially when you're working on a painted surface like wood that's not very slick. You just want to make sure that when you pull that transfer up, that one, you don't pull up whatever paint was on the surface, and two, that you don't stretch your transfer when you pull it back up. That's really the reason for that. I got too many things here. That is really the reason for the wax. That's all. Oh, look at that. Super cute, isn't it? Yeah, a tiny jute bow would be really pretty. Absolutely. I found this that I just thought would pull in this color really nice, and I think in combination with this little tag and then adding in our little house on the tag, I think it'll pull it all together. That's kind of my plan. We'll see if it works, but that's what I'm thinking. And here's that little house. We're just going to put that on. So you can see we did this, what, maybe 5-10 minutes ago tops. It's dry, so we can go ahead and put this layer right over it and press it down. Make sure there's no air bubbles. And whoop, had some extra stuff in there. Now you can see this actually is pretty thick. So we will want, yeah, it might be too much. You're absolutely right, Carrie. So if it looks like it's going to be too much, we can just definitely put a simple bow on it. I like to sometimes kind of play around and decide as I go what's going to look best, but sometimes, right, simple is better. Less is more. Maybe I'll pull up one of those jute strings here that I have and see if we add maybe a little wrap around, if that will just be perfect or not. Could be just right. All right, I'm done with these colors. Hey, question, should we put some berries on our wreath or should we leave it be? That would be a good question to answer. Oh, and I think did this crooked, so let me fix this here. That's what happens when I'm trying to do it from far away. Let's see if I can get this laid down so I can really see a better positioning. Yeah, there we go. That seems better. And grab one more. Transfer. The tiny one you suggested. This one you mean, Carrie? Oh, you think, all right, I've lost. Oh, do you mean a little bow on this one? Is that what you're thinking? Well, you know, sometimes you never know really how it's going to turn out until you try it. And if it doesn't quite look the way you expected, you can fix it. It's kind of one of the reasons I love it. Sometimes, like I said, less is more sometimes. So it's always good to get opinions, and I appreciate it. All right, let's see. All right, so there we go. That black is perfectly thinned out now, and we'll be able to pull it up, hopefully, without getting a mess. There we go. There's our little house. He's upside down, but there he is. So he's kind of cute, isn't he? Can add that maybe up here. And we've got this maybe going on. We'll see if that works, right? That's kind of cute. And I also do have some of this guy here that might be interesting to add in if we need a little bit more florals. That's a possibility. And then, of course, I got my other guy here, which is kind of cute, too. So we got a couple things going on here that we can play with to pull that together if we want. So this is dry already, fast, right? We could also even put a little buffalo plaid down here to finish it off if we wanted to kind of make it tie in with what's up there. So a couple of different options. But that was it. That was so fast, wasn't it? Easy peasy. Oh, well, thanks, Carrie. I like it too. I think it'll be kind of fun to see what it looks like once we've put it all together. But I think we've got a good start. I kind of think these berries might be kind of interesting. What do we think? Should we try to put a few on and see what they look like? We could go with this same color. Again, kind of sticking with the iced coffee, so we're not adding in too many elements. And this would be great. This little multi-tool would be great for this. So let's add a few and see what they look like. They don't stick out too much. Can't really quite see them. And you see, I'm not washing in between here. And there's enough on here that I don't have to worry too much about even adding any more chalk paste. So just a little extra color, not a big amount, so just added a little extra pop. That was it. Oh, I'm so glad you love it. Awesome. This was so fun and it was so easy. I was so excited to finally get this transfer. Not that it was really that it took that long, but I was so anxious. I was starting to see all the great ideas that other designers were sharing, and I was really excited to share it with all of you as well. We can, I think, definitely put another one together here for you. And I'd be happy to do that. Looks like I made a little boo-boo on my thing here. I think I dragged it across. My fault there. But I'd be happy to give one of these cuties away. So at the end of the week, I will kind of keep an eye out on the comments, and we'll be sure to not raffle off, but choose a winner from the people who have commented on this post. So that's great. If you are just dying to get your hands on this transfer, then what you'll want to do is sign up for Club Couture. You can do that. Yeah, I know. Pillows are really awesome. I think, Amanda, you might have missed it initially, but I actually posted a picture of the pillow that I created earlier because I just couldn't wait. I know, the wreaths are so fun, right? There's a lot of things I think you could do with it. And if you don't like this wreath, you know, you could definitely add in your own little wreath if you wanted. As a matter of fact, I had pulled out a little wreath that I had too. That would be interesting to, you know, see what else could be added to, you know, this little embellishment. So lots of things you can do, right? But as I said, if you decided that you wanted to become a Club Couture subscriber and you're not yet, there's a lot of reasons to do it this month. Not only do you get this awesome transfer that you can add on when you start your subscription, but you can also take advantage of our Kickstart kit that you can also add on at the time that you become a Club Couture subscriber. And this is kind of a kit that gives you some extras to kind of make all your creations possible. The other thing to know is that this month we also have an awesome special for all of our Club Couture subscribers. You get 20% off all chalk paste all month long, as much as you want. If you buy 6 chalk paste, I have actually an extra special for you. And that is that I will give you one of those color cases that you see that's holding the chalk paste absolutely free. So I will send that to you once you've placed an order for 6 or more chalk paste on oh, Carrie, thank you. Oh, you're killing me. I love that. That's so nice of you to say. So I will send you that color case if you order 6 or more. Once you become a Club Couture subscriber, you'll be able to do that. And then lastly, if you are a member of my Club Couture group, then you will actually get 15% off all purchases that you make directly from me. So unfortunately, I can't give you that 15% off if you go to my website, but I can if you place your order directly with me, and then I can get it shipped out to you. So 15% on anything and everything that you want. So hopefully that gives you some additional incentive to think about signing up to become a Club Couture subscriber with me. We have lots of fun. We have lots of great specials going on in my special Chalk Happy group, which is where I kind of treat my VIPs extra special, my Club Couture subscribers. So you can definitely check that out when you become a Club Couture subscriber. All you need to do is go to my website, chalkcouture.com/Timmy, and click join. That's where you'll see the information about how to get signed up as a Club Couture subscriber. So if you have any questions, let me know. But I hope you had fun and you enjoyed watching kind of my take on this Club Couture design. And I really loved it. I hope you did too. And just a last look, that's what it looks like. There you go. And I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. Thanks so much for joining me again tonight. And keep an eye out for who the winner's going to be. By the end of the week, I'll have it posted for you. Take care, guys. Bye.